Good evening and welcome to the Non-League Social. Obviously, bit of a different face hosting the show today, as you can see right here. Lee is currently on holiday at the moment and he's given the power to me. Don't know if that's a good decision from him, but we will find out throughout the show. And let's change up a bit for the show. Lee's not done this for a while. Let's play the intro. Yeah, it's nice to get a bit of change. And also, I am not the only one here as well, if I can exit.
Oh. Looks like Daniel's disappeared. So, okay. Well, there's been a lot of interesting things going on. We've recently been talking about how good Great Yarmouth have been doing. Just before we started the stream, I have no idea where Daniel's gone off to.
Well, I'm here, but now we've got a bit of an audio. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, there's two of you now.
No, there we go. Now there's one of us. Well, welcome to the Non-League Social.
I was trying to carry it on like nothing had happened.
Well, Lee, you've made a bad decision straight off the bat. But let's just crack on with it, shall we? So, how's your weekend been? Except from this.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We went to Heacham away from home, got a 5-2 win. So that was nice for us.
Very nice.
What about you, mate?
Yeah, I myself went to Parson Drove versus Yarmouth. A massive win for Yarmouth, that was. But we will talk about that throughout the show. If you want to get involved in the show as well, the viewers, then the chat is open as always. Maybe a bit of getting used to like putting comments on the screen and all that, but we will learn as we go along. Literally, Lee gave me a bit of a tutorial a few weeks ago. Let's see if I remember it. So, enough of that. Let's get on to the recent fixtures and upcoming. So, we'll start off with Kings Lynn Town. And as you can see, they played yesterday against Chorley, which they won 1-0. Think about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kings Lynn have done incredible. I mean, I've said this a few times now on the show, but I'll keep saying it. They've done incredible from where they were. I remember looking at the table a good few months ago, and they were right down there, and they've done very well to get where they are now.
And to still think as well, they're in a relegation battle with that many points as well. That just shows how close the National North really is this season as well.
Oh, definitely. Evening, Charlie Stone, by the way.
Evening, Charlie Stone. There we go. I put the comment on the screen. I've done something right for once. So, yeah, as you can see, they've got 2 games left of the season against Peterborough Sports and Spennymoor Town. So, do you think they'll stay up this season?
I think they'll be just about fine now. I think they've got the confidence from the recent run to be able to stay up comfortably. So, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I do as well. They just only need 2 points out of the next 2 games to stay up from the league. And just to think as well, a team with 50+ points is going to go down from that league is unreal.
Amazing.
As well.
Unbelievable.
Evening, Alex Green as well, up the bloaters. Good old Amber Wave member right there as well. So, yeah, I definitely think Peterborough could stay up. I want Darlington to stay up as well because I'm a Darley boy. I'm a Darley boy. So I've got...
Really?
Yeah, I'm from Darlington.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no one knows that.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I like to disguise myself within the crowd, I should say.
Were you born in Darlington, were you?
Sorry?
Were you born in Darlington?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't sound it.
I know. Trust me, you should hear me off camera. I sound a lot different sometimes.
Fair enough.
Evening Verity as well. Another Amber Wave member in the chat tonight. Normally, this chat is filled with Yarmouth supporters, especially of recently. We want to know as well your thoughts about Yarmouth's next or last 3 games of the season, which we'll come up to later on in the show. Moving swiftly on, we will go on to the Southern Premier Central Division with the games that happened on Saturday. So we've got, if I can zoom in on here, AFC Sudbury 2, Colville 1. That's a very good win for Sudbury, who are in the relegation zone at the moment.
How many points are they away from safety now?
Well, the table's on. Nope, not on this side. It's on here. Nope. Oh, God. Come back. There we go.
There you go.
They are 4
so there's
points
3 games
from
left.
safety.
Is that right? 3 games?
I believe so. Yes.
3 games. Yeah.
3 games left for them.
3 games. Yeah. So 4 points away from safety. Similar goal difference. Similar goals scored. It's going to be close if they can get a run going. But Hitchin will fancy their chances with a 4 point lead. But we'll see. That's going to be something to look out for.
Yeah, definitely as well. AFC Telford 1, Leamington 0. That's a very good win for Telford right there. Alvechurch 1, Bromsgrove Sporting 0. And this is a match that's big scoring right here. Barwell 3, St Ives Town 4. That must have been a good game to go to. Evening game day as another Amber Wave member in.
Is that a 91st minute winner? 91st minute winner there as well, isn't it?
That is Jonathan Edwards with the brace on the 91st minute. That's unreal. That is.
Wow.
What a win that would have been for St Ives. Kettering Town 1, Berkhamsted 1. Both first half goals there. Leiston 2, Hitchin 0. And I say game of the week. Needham Market 3, Royston 1. A hat trick to seal the title and promotion. That is unbelievable. What do you say about that?
Well, Leo Fraser-Bell will be very happy with that one.
Yeah, definitely. Evening, Leo.
I mean, they're going to be in the National League North next season, which is crazy.
Yes. South.
Or South. I think it's going to be North, because of all the Devon teams and Cornwall teams.
Yeah.
They get put in the North, even though Needham Market's nowhere near the North.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But I mean, it's amazing for them, and it's looking like Scunthorpe versus Needham Market could be a league fixture next season.
Oh, that would be unreal, that match.
Which is crazy. Crazy.
That would definitely be a match for next season that I have to go to. Yeah. That sounds unreal when you think of it.
Yeah. Scunthorpe away fans going to Needham Market.
That would be mad. A good maybe 1,500, maybe 2,000 at Needham.
It is a long way for them, though. Exactly, it's a long way for them.
Stamford 2, Lonnington United 0. A very good win there for Stamford. And Stourbridge 3, Mickletover 1. Getting a win over second place Mickletover. That is massive for them.
Very, very.
Yeah, and finally, Stratford Town 0, Redditch United 1. Just a single goal there with an amazing crowd, 1,148. That's
a derby, isn't it? Is that a derby?
I think so. And also, let's go back to AFC Telford United versus Leamington. That's 1,360.
Wow.
And 60. Yeah, that's mad. That is for
that's very good.
Very football. Good. Yeah, hopefully we can see that attendance rise for Needham Market next season in the National Leagues North. So we've got some games that happened last night as well. We've got Kettering Town 2, Leiston 2. Jamal Loza scoring for the second game in a row this week. Needham Market 0, Stamford 3. That's a blow.
Still on the Bears, I think.
Exactly. I think the Bears may have had a bit of an effect on that team, but anyway, yes. And we got Stourbridge 1, Leamington 1. So as we see, no, this is the upcoming games I was about to say we're going to see on the table. So this is for this Saturday: Berkhamsted versus Barwell, Bromsgrove Sporting versus Sudbury, Colville versus Alvechurch, Hitchin versus Halesden Town, Leamington versus Stamford, Long Eaton United versus AFC Telford, Mickleover versus Stratford, Redditch versus Leiston, Royston versus Kettering, and St Ives versus Stourbridge. Any games that get your eye there, Ruben?
Ooh, I mean, you've got to look out for the Hitchin game for the relegation battle against Hales Owen. Hales Owen are quite a good club as well, so we'll see about that. Is there who's the other team in it that we were just talking about? Are they playing AFC Sudbury? Yeah,
Sudbury. So they're playing Bromsgrove. So that could be another interesting one as well. And obviously Mickleover versus Stratford. That could be a good one to look out for, especially for the placements of the playoffs as well.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah, so quite a good run of fixtures for this Saturday, as we can see on the table now. Both Mickleover and AFC Telford have got their qualification for the playoffs complete. And as we see right at the top there, Needham Market are champions of the league. And Long Eaton and Berkhamsted have been relegated, but it is pretty much, that is a good one actually, Bromsgrove versus AFC Sudbury, because both of them are in the relegation battle at the moment.
Yeah, it's a massive one.
So that is, I'd say, one of the fixtures to look out for in the Southern Central this week.
Got to look out for the Redditch United and Leamington games as well, because
that's another good one. It's battle of the playoffs as well.
Yeah,
in that, just 1 point in between. And Stamford as well. Yeah. Sorry, I was about to. I didn't know what I was going to say, but if anyone else wants to get involved with the discussion, do feel free to comment in the live chat below. I'm glad that this is working because YouTube just announced that there was some issues with live streams going out onto the internet for some reason, but hopefully they have fixed it now. Well, we're hoping. So
we'll see.
Yeah, because I could mess it up at any time, knowing that I've already messed up twice in this stream already.
Gave me a heart attack, mate.
I was like, I'm putting you on screen, and then all of a sudden, I'm off it.
You disappeared, and then there was two of you.
Oh well. Anyway, let's go into the Isthmian League Division 1 North. And as we can see on Saturday, Bowers and Pitsea 1, Enfield 0. Berrytown 1, Malden and Tiptree 0. This is a good match. Galston 3, Basildon United 3. A 90th minute equaliser as well by Matthews on that as well. That is mad. Also, Galston are playing tonight in the Norfolk Senior Cup semi-final against the Norwich Under-21s. Do you know what the score of that is at the moment?
Next question, please.
Okay, because I don't know. There we go. We've got it. It's 0-0 at the moment, but the Norwich keeper has been sent off. That is big news there. Charlie Stone, hopefully you can keep us up to date throughout the show tonight. Because I was trying to get Luca on, but he's not got back to me, and I don't know where Daryl is. If Daryl's at the match, then that would be really good. Just come in automatically and just say, hey guys, it's half time, it's 0-0, and all that. Yeah, Taylor. Of course, right. They did this at the Norwich game a couple of weeks ago because I was on the tannoy and everyone wanted the original tannoy back.
Oh,
so let's just say I was the punching bag of the group at the game. Anyway, Heybridge Swifts 0, Redbridge 0, and Gary, I know you probably don't want to listen to this, but we're gonna say it. Ipswich Wanderers 0, Brighton Sea Regent 7.
Ouch.
That is a big ouch with Fletcher and Collins both getting a hat trick
at home as well.
Game. At home, that's terrible. That is
2-0. Is that two? Does that? So it says the numbers in brackets. Is that what it was at half time?
Yes.
So it was 2-0 at half time, and it was 7-0.
Yes.
Wow.
It was pretty much just a collapse in the second half, pretty much. From that, that's just a blow for them. Stowmarket Town 0, Walthamstow 3. Stowmarket, I feel sorry for them. I think we all do. And finally, Witham 1, Lowestoft Town 2, pushing through the promotion race at the moment. So we've got some more matches. I think these were last night's matches. Brentwood Town 1, Bowers and Pitsea 3, and Redbridge 1, Basildon United 0. Stowmarket Town 2, Malden and Tiptree 5, Walthamstow 5, Heybridge Swifts 1. That is
a lot of big scores in that league.
Yep. And we've also got another update from Charlie Stone, who is at the FTC. In Sean Button's words, there was a brawl at the end of the first half.
Ouch.
Oh, so that could be a bit of a feisty semi-final in the Norfolk Senior Cup at the moment. We'll keep up with updates on that. I wish I had highlights from all of these matches, but sadly I don't. So what do you think of those results then, Ruben?
Well, the Ipswich Wanderers result is a shocker, really. I know they're quite low down the league, but for any team to lose 7-0 at home is a bit of a blow. But they're not a bad club. They've had a lot of, they've been tweeting at length about the amount of changes that's going on with their ground and things, and how much improvements they've made, because they're not actually a very old club, I don't think. I think they've been around since the 80s, so maybe this is their first opportunity to really develop the leagues, and I think they've done very well on the whole with what they've done with their ground. So I don't think there's anything to worry about necessarily. They've just got to keep going at it.
Yeah, and to come from a double promotion as well, I think Ipswich Wanderers have done fantastic to get to this level and to keep fighting for that to stay in the league. And they've already stayed in the league anyway. Oh, we've got Simon here. He's live at Parsons Grove versus Harwich. Keep up with the updates, Simon, please. I don't know what the score is at the moment, but yes, please keep up with the updates. And also, thoughts are with Matty Blackford after last night. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a terrible outcome from that. That is football at the end of the day. It was a bad tackle. It did, and a double ankle break as well. That's terrible.
Yeah, I haven't seen the tackle. I haven't seen a clip of it.
I've not seen it as well.
But yeah, it didn't sound great from what I've seen. So yeah, hopefully he recovers as well as possible.
Yeah, definitely. My thoughts are with you, Matty, as well. We hope that you recover quickly, and hopefully we'll see you on the pitch very soon. We've got an update from Parsons Grove versus Harwich. It is 1-0 to Harwich at the moment. So there we go. We go. That is half time there as well. So the upcoming fixtures, there is a game tomorrow in the Isthmian League, which is Redditch versus Grays Athletic. And then on Saturday, we've got Basildon United versus Bowers and Pitsea, Brightonsea Regent versus Heybridge Swifts, Enfield versus Ipswich Wanderers, Felixstowe versus Witham Town. That's a good one, I'd say. That's a very good one to look out for. Grays Athletic versus Stowmarket Town, Malden and Tiptree versus New Salamis, Redbridge versus Galston, Walthamstow versus Bury, and Wroxham versus Brentwood Town.
Yeah,
look very interesting, don't they?
Yeah, there's some pretty good games in there. I think Walthamstow Bury will be a decent game.
That does look a very decent game as well. I can see.
Yeah, I think any game with Bury in it at the moment is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah,
but yeah,
games as well for Bury.
I think there's no relegation in the league this season, is there?
There is, and Stowmarket have been relegated.
Stowmarket have already been relegated, have they?
Stowmarket have been confirmed to be
because
relegated.
It was going to be New Salami's folding, and then there was going to be no relegation. Well, I think that's changed now.
Well, New Salamis hasn't announced anything yet, but at the moment it is confirmed that Stowmarket are relegated.
Wow.
But if New Salamis does fold, then Stowmarket won't be. But in the league table, they are confirmed to be relegated.
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the table, they're rock bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can see here, the big capital R is next to them, which Stowmarket, they have been relegated on there. But with the situation at New Salamis, we don't know what will happen with them.
It's difficult. It's difficult for non-league clubs when you don't know where you stand. You know, because you've got you've got to get a plan together. If you know you're going to go down, then at least you can sort a plan out. But if you don't know what's going on, that's just the worst thing that can happen, I think. So it's a bit of a shame. I hope it gets sorted out as quickly as possible. Either way.
Yeah, I do as well. But yeah, I do feel sorry for Stowmarket Town, especially from the season that they had last season as well, coming from playoff finals, the playoff final to now being relegated is just an absolute terrible turn of events for them.
Yeah, it's a shame. They're probably going to be in the Thurlow non-Premier division if they do.
Yes,
if they do go down,
they will. So yeah, that would be a very interesting league next season if that does happen.
Yeah,
but we still look at the present and look forward to the future, I should say.
Yeah. Well,
and speaking about Further Non-Prem, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to talk about the Further Non-Prem. Here we go. Ruben's rubbing his hands. He's excited. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Let's start off with Fakenham 2, Hadley United 2. Big, massive scoreline, this one. Harleston 6, Grantham 5. That's mad. I can see you smiling already, Ruben. Heacham 2, Newmarket 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very good.
It was only 2-1 at halftime, wasn't it?
I think it was level at halftime.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was 1-1 at halftime.
Oh my god.
Wow. From what I remember anyway.
Oh, and we've got a comment. Lee is in the chat. Lee is in the chat. Hello, Lee. Good evening from sunny Lanzarote, I think he's at the moment. He's in some hot place. I know that.
That isn't Thetford.
Good old Thetford.
But
Seaside sound of the year.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the last couple of games we've played have been some of the best performances we put in all season. We've got a lot to be positive about. We've got a lot to look forward to, regardless of what happens in the playoffs. And we've secured playoffs now. We're in the playoffs full stop now. And I think we only need one more win to secure second, I believe.
Wow.
Which is our best ever position in the league. So
that's amazing.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant for us because we finished 12th last season, and there was a lot to be positive about last season, even though we were finishing 12th, because you could tell it was a very well-oiled team. But we've just filled in all the gaps, and we've done very well. So obviously the main dream is to get promoted, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and you want to stay second just for the home advantage in the playoffs as well.
Exactly. And we play on AstroTurf as well. So obviously home advantage for us is big.
Yeah, massive advantage for you. Is the playoffs for the Furlough Prem, the 4 teams in the league, and no cross step now?
Yes, last season Thetford finished second and they played Barton Rovers and they lost.
Yeah, Barton were in the league above as well.
Yeah, Barton Rovers are the team from the league above, but this season they've changed it, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the same league. All go into a playoff, and we'll play 5th, and then 3rd will play 4th. So I think that's how it works.
Maybe I could come down to one sometime.
Maybe.
It is confirmed, so hopefully I will come down to a playoff game in the next few weeks. Anyway, Kirkley and Pakefield 0, Thetford Town 2. Good result there for Thetford in their playoff push as well. Long Melford 1, Surham Town 2. And then we've got Barton 1, Downham 0. Walsham and the Willows 2, Dereham 2. Evening Toasty.
Well, Dereham did okay there because they were 2-0 down at half-time, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So they managed to come back and get a point, and Walsham aren't a bad, easy team to play. So
no, Walsham.
On the whole, they've done okay.
Yeah, Walsham is a good team. I've seen them a few times as well. Lovely ground as
Very
well.
Good ground.
I can't wait. If Yarmouth go up, I can't wait to see Yarmouth play there.
Yeah.
Because it is a lovely ground. Woodbridge 1, Mildenhall Town 3. That probably secured the title, didn't it? Or was it?
I think it's been secured for a while.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know.
But to be honest, effectively, it's been secured for a good month or two anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
And
it was. I remember now. Yeah, because I went to this match, which was Ely 2, Sheringham 1. That was the Friday night game last week as well. That was a very good win for Ely as well, with a sending off for Sheringham in around the 80th minute, and then Ely scored in the 85th minute to win it. So, yeah, I know. Wow. Massive win for Ely. And then we've got last night's games as well. Harleston 1, Mildenhall 1, Lakenheath 2, Dereham 3, Evening Toasty.
Comeback win. Lakenheath were 2-0 up in that game.
Yeah, oh wow,
and
came
back and won 3-2.
Definitely, yeah. Massive win for Dereham then. Barton 0, Walsham and the Willows 1. Yeah, I know. What a result for them. Massive result for Walsham. Surham Town 3, Brantham 2. And, hang on. Dereham were finishing with 9 men on that game as well. Gosh,
I'm pretty sure that's
I didn't see that. I genuinely didn't see that. That is amazing to get 3-2 up with 9 men. And obviously in the Senior Cup, Downham 3, Watton United 0. Obviously with that terrible injury there as well.
Yeah, but they did quite well to get the game finished, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they continued the game, in all honesty. I thought, they were going to cancel it, postpone it to probably next week, maybe. But no, they did well finishing that one. And Watton as well did amazing to get to the semi-finals as well.
Amazing.
And so did Downham as well, in all honesty, beating Wroxham in the quarterfinals as well. That was amazing for them.
Yeah, very good. Watton have done incredible there. Was that the semi-final or the final?
That was the semi-final, that was.
Oh, right, okay.
So Downham will be playing at Carroll Road.
Ah, right. Wow.
Yeah, so tonight we'll find out who they'll face. It's either going to be Galston or the Norwich City under-21s. So, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, here are this Saturday's fixtures. We've got Brantham versus Fakenham, Dereham Town versus Surham Town Rangers, Downham versus Harleston, Hadley versus Thetford, Heacham versus Long Melford, Kirkley and Pakefield versus Mildenhall, Barton Wanderers versus Newmarket Town, Walsham and the Willows versus Ely, and Woodbridge versus Sheringham. I'll tell you what, Heacham versus Long Melford looks like a good match here. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good match. Long Melford. Obviously, there's not going to be any relegation this season, but but that's still quite a good game. What are the other? Well, you know which one stands out to me: Morbarton Newmarket.
Oh yeah,
which is a massive game.
of course it does.
Yeah, Dereham Soham, that'll be an interesting one.
Evening
Downham
Toasty.
Halston will be an interesting one as well.
Yes, that would be an interesting one as well. I think most of them are quite interesting if you look at the list as well. So definitely some few fixtures to watch out for this Saturday in the Further Prem. As we can see in the table at the moment, Mildenhall are champions with Newmarket confirming their place in the playoffs. And obviously, as you can see, right around the bottom of the playoffs, we got Thetford and Downham and Halston all fighting out for that remaining, and Mulbarton as well, for the remaining 2 playoff places. And you've got Dereham as well. But that will be an interesting playoff with Dereham and Newmarket in there as well, would you say?
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna be. I mean, any 4 of those could go up. Whether certain teams want to go up or not is a different thing, because it's hard to go up and it costs a lot of money. It's not like the Championship where you get hundreds of millions of pounds for going up. It's different at this level, so
you have to pay like thousands to go up, pretty much.
Well, yeah, and there's also regulations and players wanting more money and stuff. It's difficult, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. And also to the viewers as well, if you want to get involved, the chat is open. 17 people currently watching this stream at the moment. That's quite good,
Lovely.
I'd say. Obviously, if you're wondering, Lee is not here. I'm taking over the hot seat for tonight. Big mistake. I think I'm doing well, though.
Yeah, doing pretty well so far.
Just had a bit of a shaky start, I'd say. All right, now the best league in the world coming up next. The Furlough None Division 1 North. Love this league. Massive.
It is a great league.
It is a brilliant league. I love it.
Yeah.
Right, Diss Town 1, Hull Beach 0. Good win for Diss. That is against a playoff pushing side. This one I love. Parsons Drove 2, Great Yarmouth 4. Thank you, wind. It was so windy that day.
Was it really?
It was. It helped us so much in the first half.
Wow.
As well, especially the third goal, because the keeper took the goal kick. Wind caught it, fell to a Yarmouth player on the halfway line. He wasn't on his line. He tried for it, went in.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what Mother Nature can do sometimes.
Mother Nature might have got you promoted.
Oh my God, just imagine. But that massive on Saturday as well, if it does help. Harrington Parkson 1, Cornard United 2. Massive win for Cornard. That is. Holland 4, Whittlesea Athletic 2. Also pushing for the playoffs as well. Swaffham 1, Framlingham Town 3. Still, that gap is still there. It's just still very tiny at the moment. But we've got Saturday. This is a big one. Whitton United 3, Dussindale and Helsden 2. What a win that is for Whitton United to try and stay up in the league as well. And Wivenhoe Town 2, Needham Market under 23s 1, which has confirmed their relegation.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it definitely has.
Yeah, wow. Well, I mean, I don't know what that'll mean for them. Will they go down to the Anglian combination?
No, I think they'll go down to the Essex and border. No, not the Essex and border, Suffolk and border.
Oh, right.
Wow. Because they're nowhere near Norfolk.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. True. But it's kind of ironic as well that the senior team goes up and then the under 23s go down. It's a bit strange. I'd say.
Well, when you when the first team's doing so well, you want to have a good backup plan from the reserves team or the under 23s team to have players coming through the ranks, and you want the under 23s to be doing well, but unfortunately, it doesn't always turn out that way.
Yeah, exactly. But as you can see with some of these results as well, you've got teams who are pushing for the playoffs as well. Just there's tons of them. You've got Harwich and Parkstone, Cornard, Holland, and Whittlesey. No, not Whittlesey. But you see those three there as well, especially those results. Those are massive results for Cornard and Holland as well to push into the playoff place. Also, Cornard has confirmed their playoff place from last night. And so has, I believe, Stanway and Holland due to Haverhill Rovers losing against Whittlesey Athletic.
Oof.
Yeah, and I believe that has confirmed Holland and Stanway's playoff place. And Cornard's win against Swaffham last night, 1-0, has also confirmed their place in the playoffs as well. But Witton United won, Wivenhoe Town won. Again, a massive point for Witton, I'd say.
Witton aren't a bad team, I mean, I went to see you lot play them when I did the commentary.
Yes.
And it was the most unbelievable game. And I think I knew at that point that they had a chance of staying up, and they're giving it the best go they can. So fair play to them.
Yeah, I've seen them play against Diss earlier this year where they beat them.
Yeah.
And they are a team that are determined to stay up and just prevent that double relegation from happening.
Yeah.
Well.
They were in our league last season.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy to think.
It is crazy to think, but I do hope Witton do stay up, in all honesty.
Me too.
Because
Me too.
They do deserve it.
Yeah, they do. Definitely.
Yeah. So we've got this Saturday's games. Well, at the moment, we have FC Parson Drove versus Harwich and Parkstone, which is currently 1-0 to Harwich at the moment. Then we got the AFC Sudbury Reserves versus Norwich CBS. Cornard United versus Framlingham Town. That's a big game. Big game, that is.
Big game.
And then on Saturday, FC Parson Drove versus Haverhill Borough. Great Yarmouth Town versus Stanway. These are big games this Saturday. These are massive games. That's the game I'm going to. But I will not be recording for YouTube. And Lee has just said it is half time in the semi-final, which is 0-0. Thank you, Lee. So yeah, Haverhill Rovers versus Dussendale and Helsden. Then we've got Holbeach United versus Witton United.
Big game.
Holland versus Diss. Leiston under 23s versus FC Peterborough. And then this is a big game as well for Swaffham. Needham Market under 23s versus Swaffham. And finally, Whittlesey Athletic versus Harwich and Parkstone. Some massive games in that this week for that league.
Massive. It's a great league. A lot of people think that as soon as you get past the National League North, it's just like a load of amateurs messing about. But I mean, if only they knew that this level of football was just outside their door most of the time. It's incredible.
I know.
It's incredible.
Some of the games that I've watched in this league has been some of the best games I've seen.
Yeah,
I've been to over 100 Norwich games, and some of these games are better than Norwich.
Yeah, they're more exciting, and they're more real as well.
Exactly. Charlie Stone said that the relegation battle is crazy, and he has also said that Galston are 1-0 up at the moment in the Norfolk Senior Cup semi-final. Luke Johnson scoring the goal. That is massive news right there. Thank you to Charlie Stone for giving us that update on that. That is amazing. Against a professional youth side as well. That is madness.
Crazy.
I should take these down someday. Anyway,
Replace them with Yarmouth shirts.
Oh yeah, I need to replace them with Yarmouth shirts. Yarmouth, if you have any shirts that I can replace on here, please do get in touch with me. Anyway, like we said, massive games in there, and also the relegation battle in there is mad as well. As we will just go to the table right here, you can see it is between Leiston, Swaffham, Whitting United, and Haverhill Borough as well. And you know they've got 5-4 games and Swaffham have 3 games left as well. I can see Whitton staying up.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what the other games are for the teams around them. But yeah. I mean, they've got a good chance, a very good chance.
Yeah. Oh, also, I said earlier on that there was still some playoff places available. No, there's not. All the playoff places have been confirmed. It's Framingham, Stanway, Holland, and Cornard who are going into the playoffs. It's now
one thing that is interesting of what actually happens is, so no one's getting relegated from the Furlough non-Premier division because of Norwich United. So at the moment, there's 19 teams and no one else is going down. So if Great Yarmouth go up, Great Yarmouth are obviously going to go into the Furlough non-Premier League.
Yeah.
And then, well, I suppose if Stanway went up through the playoffs, then they go into the Essex Senior, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they go into the Essex Senior.
Yeah. If Framlingham went up, surely they'd have to go into the Furlough non-Premier division as well. That would make the most sense.
I think so, and I think Grantham would have to go into the Essex Senior.
Wow. Well, we'll see what happens again.
I think that's the more logical reasoning for that. Charlie Stone said as well that Swaffham are in real danger. I think so as well. They've only got 3 games left in the league for them, and you know, I don't think
the game's in hand. It's the games in hand that will kill them.
I think so, and I think they'll go down. I think it's sad, really, because they do have a nice clubhouse. Which is, they do have a nice clubhouse. They've got all the scarves of all clubs, all the it's a nice clubhouse. Richard has said, even though Whitton plays Swaffham, oh my god, in the last game of the season. Oof. Wow, I mean that is massive. Oh wow. And Lee has said we'll find out what happens in the summer for promotion and relegation teams. Yeah. And one more from Charlie Stone. Stowmarket would come down, wouldn't they? Yeah, I think they would.
Yeah.
I don't see why they can't calm down. I mean, that's if, New Salamis. But we'll find out what the FA says in a few months' time, I should say. Probably in June, so a couple months we'll find out. But yeah. For Saturday as well, Great Yarmouth could win the title.
Could.
Could. The only thing that is stopping them is Framingham. So, if Yarmouth and Framingham both win, draw, or lose, then Yarmouth need to win their next 2 games. No, their next game, I should say. Either one of their 2 games to go up. If Yarmouth win and Framingham draw, then Yarmouth just needs to draw one of their remaining 2 games. However, if Yarmouth win and Framingham lose, Yarmouth are champions. That's it. It's going to be all on the line on Saturday. Yep. Massive. What do you think about that, Ruben?
Well, it's craziness, isn't it? It's going to go right down to the wire, I think. But I mean, they seem to be 2 very good clubs that have got a lot to be positive about. So, regardless of what happens, I think both of the teams are in good hands, and obviously Yarmouth have got the social media presence now, partly thanks to yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got a lot to be excited about. So we'll see what happens. But I would love to see Yarmouth in the third or non-Premier.
I'd love to see it as well. I love Yarmouth. We all know I love Yarmouth. Literally, all of the Amber Wave have been so excited over this Saturday as well. But obviously, if it doesn't happen on Saturday, then it could happen on Wednesday, which is even more exciting, I'd say.
Yeah.
But if I'm just doing the maths now, if Framlingham win and Yarmouth draw, then that puts Framlingham 1 point ahead of Yarmouth. No. Yeah, 1 point ahead of Yarmouth. So Yarmouth would need to win those 2 games that they've got.
Yeah.
And the same if Framlingham win and Yarmouth lose. So it's pretty much going down to the wire, which is mad.
Right. Certainly is.
Yes. So that is the roundup of the leagues and the results. Now it's time for everyone's favourite part of the show. It is the Super Six. And Ruben loves it. And at the moment, he is currently first with 16 points. Richard and Stephen both on 14. Lee's on 12. And then it's a 4-way tie between Daryl, Todd, Game Day, and me with 9 points. And obviously at the bottom, we've got James, Gary, and Ben all with 7 points. So if you want to get involved, then the chat is open. The only requirement of this is that you must be following both Lee on Twitter and the Non-League Football Shop on Twitter as well. And for this week, if you want to subscribe to the Non-League Wonders, please
subscribe as well. Subscribe as well.
And subscribe to this channel as well. But most importantly, subscribe to Non-League Wonders. Thank you very much. The winner of this Super Six at the end of it will win a mystery shirt from the Non-League Football Shop. So it's still up for grabs to anyone. And there's Lee there with the train for Norwich CBS. Oh, did they get a Chinese on Saturday? I don't think they did. Hang on, let's see.
I don't know.
What was the score for them? What was the score for them? Oh, they didn't play. They didn't play. Okay. We'll just let them get away with it. But obviously, where's my keys?
My keys are at the door, so I don't have mine.
Here's my imaginary key. It's a key moment here. There. So here are this week's Super Six fixtures. So we've got Kingsland Town versus Peterborough Sport, Redditch United versus Leiston, Felixstowe and Walton versus Whittam, Rob Barton versus Newmarket, and Great Yarmouth Town versus Stanway, and finally Cornard versus Framlingham. So
massive games.
Massive 6 games there. If you want to get involved, put your predictions down in the chat. I'm assuming that Lee is watching this, so he'll keep a note of it, of our predictions as well. Do you want to go first? I will just
go on then. Right. Yeah. Right. I've got to keep my first place. I'm gonna go with Kings Lynn 1, Peterborough Sports 1.
Oh God, good prediction. I'm going to go for Kings Lynn 1, Peterborough Sport 0.
Oh,
I think they'll win it and stay up.
Wow,
I think that's a good prediction, personally.
Yeah. At home.
Do get involved in the chat as well, everyone that is watching along. It's quite disappointing that we don't have Daryl here tonight. I think he'd do some brilliant 0-0 predictions, knowing him.
5-star predictions.
5-star predictions.
5-star. 5.
Right, Redditch versus Leiston.
Redditch, Leiston. You go first.
Oh God. I'm going to say 1-1.
1-1. Oh, I'm gonna say 1-0 Redditch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a very good prediction right there. Felixstowe and Walton United versus Witham.
Ooh.
I'm going to go for Felixstowe 3, Witham Town 0. Sorry, Beardwell.
Oh, I'm gonna go Felixstowe and Walton 3, Witham Town 1. Yeah.
Very good there. And we've got Alex with his predictions right there. Kings Lynn 1, Peterborough Sports 2, Redditch 3, Leiston 1, Felixstowe 2, Witham 1, Mulbarton 2, Newmarket 2, Great Yarmouth 1, Stanway 0, and Cornard 3, Framlingham 1. So Alex is predicting that Yarmouth will win the league on Saturday.
Ouch. Here we go.
Interesting here. Right. Where are we? Mulbarton versus Newmarket. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh God.
I've never actually been to Mulbarton's ground before.
It's a nice ground.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a nice ground.
We'll see. Well, they're a small village, aren't they? So they've done quite well.
Yeah. It's a nice village ground, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to going anyway. I'm gonna go Mulbarton 0, Newmarket 2.
No surprises there. And we've got some backup for how lovely Mulbarton is by Charlie Stone right there. So There we go.
That's good news anyway.
Exactly. I'm going to go for Mulbarton 0, Newmarket 1. I think it's going to be a close one, personally.
Okay.
Great Yarmouth Town versus Stanway.
Here we go.
This is going to be a good one.
Go on, go for it.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Yeah, you go for it.
Oh, yeah, I better go for it. So I'm going to say Great Yarmouth 3, Stanway 2.
Oh.
I think it's going to be really close, as in like really, really close between the two.
That's going to be crazy if that happens. Wow. Whew. Right, I'm going to go Great Yarmouth 2, Stanway 1.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just this important last
it is
part of the season as well. These predictions are so good.
Yeah.
Verity has said Kings Lynn 0, Yarmouth 1. Verity, I think you've got your predictions the wrong way round. Just saying. Because
Felixstowe 1, Newmarket 1.
Felix, yeah, I think you've got it the wrong way round. Game Day's put his predictions in. He says Kings Lynn 3, Peterborough Sports 1, Redditch 2, Leiston 2, Felixstowe 4, Witham Town 0, Mulbarton 1, Newmarket 2, Bloaters 3, Stanway 1, and Cornard 1, Framlingham 1. So he's predicting that Yarmouth just needs to draw the next 2 games. Oh, this is something else. This is.
It is.
Oh. Okay, right. Now it makes sense.
4-0, wow.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Right, so she's saying that Kings Lynn will win 1-0, Yarmouth will win 4-0 against Stanway. Felixstowe will win 1-1 and draw 1-1. Newmarket will also draw 1-1. That's what she's saying. I think. She'll probably tell me later on. And we've got the final game, Cornard United versus Framlingham Town.
I'm going to go Cornard 0, Framlingham 1.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh,
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to go 1-0 Cornard.
Of course you are.
I'm going to have to. I think it's close, but I'm going to have to do it. Oh, my God. I don't know why I'm getting so stressed over this.
I don't blame you.
Oh, my God. Lee loves it. Look, he's having a very entertaining time watching us get stressed over this. My goodness. Oh, my, wow. Let me just get this off camera. There we go. My goodness. What predictions they are. We'll stay on here for a few minutes just for you guys to get your predictions in as well. So, any games over the weekend?
Yep, Mulbarton away from home with the mighty Jockeys.
Yep, and I've got Stanway at home with the mighty Bloaters on Saturday, as we know. And Lee's just putting stress. No. Trust me, I've not been stressed until now, just doing those predictions. I don't know why. But yeah, I believe next Wednesday could be the next one. That's for Lee to decide in the comments. If that does, then I think we'll have live updates from Great Yarmouth versus Wivenhoe, which could be the game that wins Yarmouth the Furlough None Division 1 North title.
Wow.
I know. Let's just say we're very excited for it as Yarmouth fans. Thank you, Lee. Thanks a lot, Lee. I know I'm doing a great job.
You are, by the way. You are. Not
oh, God. Grammar police right here. Grammar police. Grammar police on the non-league social. But yeah, I think it's a crazy run up to the end of the season. It's been a crazy season in general as well.
Yeah. In every league, really. Every league's been crazy.
I know, it's mad.
Even the championship's mental. The Premier League's mental. Non-league's mental. Everything's crazy.
Lee said, "Do you want to do next Wednesday?" And I'm going to say yes. Yes, I will. Yes, we will. We need to do next Wednesday because of Yarmouth. So there we go. That is sorted there. The next non-league social is next Wednesday. I won't be in the studio because I will most likely be going to Great Yarmouth versus Wivenhoe. I believe you'll be here though, Ruben.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yep. Lee will be back hosting the show next Wednesday as well. So you won't have any of this rubbish here. Me messing up the show early on as well. Hopefully he doesn't do that next week. But yeah, that is all I should say. There we go. Lee said yes, next Wednesday. There we go. It's confirmed. And it is still 1-0 at the FDC at 8:30 p.m. next Wednesday as well for the non-league social. So I think that is it for me, I believe. So thank you all for watching. Okay. If you want to give your predictions, then message Lee on Twitter.
Subscribe.
And subscribe to this channel as well. Subscribe to the Non-League Wonders channel as well. Key Moments as well. And have a good evening, Toasty. And also to everyone as well, have a good evening. And we'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
5-star stream.